Namaste Swati Bhagini, Namaste Pramila Bhagini.
Namaste Bhagini. I'm sorry I'm late. I had
No worries, no worries. Yeah.
connectivity issues, Bhagini. I'm very sorry.
No problem. We'll start.
Namaste, Vani Bhagini.
Namaste, Namaste. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vakratunda Mahakaya, Suryakoti Samaprabha, Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva, Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Saraswati Namastubhyam, Varade Kamarupini, Vidyarambham Karishyami, Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Krishnaya Vasudevaya, Devaki Nandanaya Cha, Nandagopakumaraya, Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavad-gīte Bhavatveṣinim. Namostu te Vyasa-vishala-buddhe Pullara-vindayata-patra-netra Yena tvaya Bharata-taila-purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamayah Pradipaha Prapanna-parijataya Totra-vetraikapanaya Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Geetamrita-duhe Namaha. Vasudeva-sutam Devam Kamsa-chanūramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Bhishma-dronatata Jayadratha-jala Gandhara-nilotpala Shalya-grahavati Kripena-vahani Karnena-velakula Ashwathama-vikarna-ghora-makara Duryodhanavartini Sottirna khalu Pandavairananadi Kaivartakah Keshavaha Parasharyavachah sarojamamalam Geetarthagandhotkatam Nanakhyanakesaram Harikatha sambodhanabodhitam Loke sajjana shatpadairaharaha Pepiyamanam muda Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradvamsina Shreyase Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Paramanandamadhavam. Gita Shastramidam Yah Gita Shastramidam Punyam Yah Pathet Prayatah Puman Vishno Padamavapnoti Bhayashoka Vivarjitah. Gītādhyayana-shīlasya prāṇāyāma-parasya ca naiva santi hi pāpāni pūrva-janma-kritāni ca mala-nirmochanam pumsām jalasnānam dine-dine sakrīt-gītāmbhasi snānam samsāra-malanaṣanam. Gītā sugītā kartavya kimanyaiः shāstra-vistaraiः Ya swayam padmanabhasya mukhapadmadvinisrita Bharatamrita sarvasvam Vishnor vaktradvinisritam Gita gangodakam pītva punarjanmana vidyate Sarvopanishado gavo dogdha gopalanandanaha Partho vatsaha sudhir bhokta Dugdham Geetamritam Mahat Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Geetameko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantrastasya Namani Yani Karmapyekam Tasya Devasya Seva Shantakaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogibhirdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokaikanaatham Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutah Stunvanti Divyaihi Stavaihi Vedaihi Sangapadakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidussura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Okay. So, we were on page number 54, right? We completed the fourth exercise, which was on page number 53. We have to do this Sambhashanam. So, on page number 54. Etat Sambhashanam Patata. So, what were we doing is the Sarvanama Shabdas and all the Vibhakti Rupani of all the Sarvanama Shabdas. So, what are all the Sarvanama Shabdas? So, actually, I just remembered Swati Bhagini was asking a question. I thought of responding over the phone only, but I totally forgot. So, she was asking if there is any difference between the Tad Shabda, Etad Shabda, Idam Shabda. Difference between these three Shabdas. Anyone who can answer that?
Bhagini, punaha pradatu, tad shabda.
Tad Shabda, Etad Shabda and Idam Shabda. What are the differences between these three Shabdas? Can you use them synonymously or is there any criteria when to use which Shabda?
Tad shabda dura asti chet.
Yes, correct. So,
Etat,
tad, proximity.
etat atra samipe.
Yes.
Parshve asti.
Idam Shabdaha api tatha eva. Like etad Shabda only. Etad Shabda and Idam Shabda can be used synonymously. Okay, both mean exactly the same. But Tad Shabda...
How would you, sorry Bhagini, how would you tell a sentence in English? I mean, just to make it clear.
Sure. So, Eshaha Ramaha Asti. If I say that, this person is Rama. If I say Saha Ramaha Asti, that person is Rama. So this and that in English we do with the proximity, right? When a person is right next to you, you say this person is Rama. But say, for example, that person is a little far away from you, then you point to them and say that person is Rama. So basically only the proximity of the distance, based on that only you use this and that. Similarly, in Samskritam also, for this, it is Eshaha, this person, in close proximity. Saha is in far away. Idam Shabda also is used for close proximity only, like Etad Shabda. They can be used synonymously. Okay, so any Etena Mitrena Aham Griham Gachami. So with this friend, I went home. With this friend. Okay. Tena Mitrena Saha Aham Apanam Gachami. I went to the shop with that friend. So this and that. Okay.
So with idam, there is no difference at all.
Idam Shabda and Etad Shabda can be used synonymously. Both are used for close proximity.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And both are, all three of them are pronouns. Okay.
Okay.
And other pronouns that we have are Asmad Shabda, Yushmad Shabda, Bhavat Shabda, Bhavan, Bhavantau, Bhavantaha. Okay, with respect. When we are addressing a male person with respect, we use Bhavat Shabda. Similarly, Bhavati, this is Ikaranta Strilinga Shabda. Bhavati Shabda, that is also Sarvanama Shabda. And then the Kim Shabda. Kaha in Pumlinga, Ka in Strilinga, and Kim in Napumsakalinga. Kim Shabda. The Shabda is Kim. It is there in all the three lingas. This is also a Sarvanama Shabda. And Yat. Yat is also there. Yaha in Pumlinga, Ya in Strilinga, Yat in Napumsaka. So he who, in that sense. Okay, we use Yaha or Yat Shabda in the sense of he who, she who, that which. Okay, Yat Pustakam Tatra Asti, Tat Pustakam Ramayanam. Whichever book is there, that is Ramayana. Okay, so in that sense, when Yat Pustakam Mama Mitram Pathati, Tat Mahabharatam. Whatever book my friend has read, it is Mahabharatam. Okay, in such sentence constructions, we will do with Yat Shabda. That is also a Sarvanama Shabda. Okay, so let us look at this Sambhashanam. We are on page number 54, Sindhu Bhagini, of book 2.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bhagini. Thank you so much.
Yes. Paryatakaha Ananta Ganesha Padmanabhaha Margadarshakaha Ranganathaha cha. Okay, so Paryatakaha Ananta Ganesha Padmanabhaha Margadarshakaha Ranganathaha cha. So this is a small conversation between these people. So Paryatakaha. Paryatakaha means like a tourist. Namo Namaha. Vayam Kurukshetram Drashtum Ichchamaha. Margadarshakaha is a guide. Aham Bhavataha Sarvan Nayami. Maya Saha Agachantu. Okay, I will take you all. Sarvan Nayami means Nayami is to lead. So he will lead and they will follow. Maya Saha Agachantu. You come along with me. Paryatakaha. Atra Vayam Prathamam Kim Pashyamaha. What will we see first? Prathamam Vayam Brahma Sarovaram Gachamaha. Tat Bahu Sundaram Vishalancha Sthanam. Idamasti Geetha Upadesha Sthanam. So this particular place is where the Geetha Upadesham has happened. Brahma Sarovaram. Etasya Vaishishtyam Kim? Geetopadeshasya Sakshibhutaha Vatavrikshaha Eshaha Atra Asti. Etasya Sthanasya Nama Jyotissaraha. Okay, so what is the speciality of this place? This is where the Geetopadesham has happened. There is a Vatavrikshaha since back then. So that Vatavriksha also has experienced that Geetopadesham. Okay, that Vatavriksha is there. Etasya Sthanasya Nama Jyotissaraha. So that name of that place is called Jyotissaraha. Bhavan Asman Bhishma Kundam Nayativa. Will you take us to Bhishma Kundam? Adhuna Tatraiva Bhavatbihi Saha Aham Agachami. Pitamaha Bhishmaha Yuddha Samaptyan Anantaram Yudhishtiram Atra Upadishtavan. Asmakam Sarvesham Etat Shraddha Kendram. So right now, so are you going to take us to Bhishma Kandam? Yes, right now that is where I am, going along with you all. So our Pitamaha Bhishmaha Yuddha Samapti Anantaram means after the war has ended, Yudhishtiram Atra Upadishtavan. He preached Yudhishthira or spoke to Yudhishthira there in that place. Asmakam Sarvesham Etat Shraddha Kendram. So this particular place is Shraddha Kendram for all of us. Etat Kim Mandiram? Etasya Mandirasya Nama Sthanu Mandiram. Etasmin Eva Mandire Yuddhat Purvam Pandavaha Pujam Kritavantaha. Etadasti Bhadrakali Mandiram. So then this Paryatakaha saw a mandiram and asked what mandiram is that. So this is called Sthanu Mandiram. This is where the Pandavas worshipped before the war. And the mandiram, the deity of the mandiram is Bhadrakali. Aho Dhanyaha Smaha Kurukshetrasya Darshanena. So we are grateful for the tour that you have given us. Etam Geeta Shlokam Patata. So, yeah, before that, any questions in this Sambhashanam? So, the bold letters are all Sarvanama Shabdaha. We see them in all Vibhaktis. Vayam is Prathama Vibhakti. Aham also Prathama Vibhakti. Asmad Shabda Ekavachana. Sarvan. It is a Sarvaha. Sarvaha Shabda. In Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana, it will become Sarvan. And I forgot to list, to add this to the list when we were listing out all the Sarvanama Shabdas. So Sarva is also a Sarvanama Shabda. Okay. Sarvaha in Pumlinga, Sarva in Strilinga, and Sarvam in Napumsaka. Maya, Asmad Shabda, Tritiya Vibhakti Ekavachana. Again, Vayam, Asmad Shabda, Bahuvachana. Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Kim. Kim is Kim Pashyamaha. Which Vibhakti is Kim in?
Dvitiya
Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Ekavachana.
Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Again, Vayam. Prathama Vibhakti. Asmad Shabda Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. And then Tat Bahu Sundaram Vishalancha Sthanam. So, in which Vibhakti is Tat?
Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana Napumsakalinga. Idam asti Geeta Upadesha Sthanam. Idam.
Idam Napusakalingam Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Etasya Vaishishtyam Kim Etasya. Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachanam Etad Shabdaha. Okay. Eshaha Vatavrikshaha Eshaha Atra Asti. Eshaha.
Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana Etad Shabdaha. Etasya Sthanasya Nama. Etasya. Shashti Vibhakti Etad Shabda Ekavachana.
Prathama Vibhakti.
No,
Shashti Vibhakti.
Ekavachana.
Ekavachanam.
Bhavan Asman Bhishma Kundam Nayativa. Bhavan.
Bhavat Shabdaha. Pulinga. Bhavat Shabdaha.
Bhavat Shabdaha Pumlingaha Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Anantaram Aham.
Asmat Shabda.
Asmat Shabdaha Prathama Vibhakti
Ekavachanam.
Asmakam Sarvesham Etat. First tell Asmakam.
Asmakam is again Asmat
Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam Asmat Shabdaha.
Asmakam is Asmad Shabdaha Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Sarvesham
Sarvanama Sarva Shabdaha.
Sarva Shabdaha Shashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. Correct. Anantaram Etat.
Etad Shabdaha.
Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Napusakalingam.
Etat Kim Mandiram. Again, Etat. This is also Napumsakalinga. Etad Shabda Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Etasya Mandirasya. Etasya. Shashti Vibhakti. Etad Shabda, but Napumsakalingam. Because Mandiram is Napumsakam. So Etasya also is Napumsaka. Now in Tad and Etad Shabda or any of these Shabdas, Kim Shabda or Yat Shabda, in all these Shabdas, from the Tritiya Vibhakti onwards, the Pumlinga and the Napumsakalinga forms will be the same. Only the Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti forms will be different. From Tritiya Vibhakti onwards, Pumlinga and Napumsakalinga forms will be the same. So we have to watch out for the context to figure out if it is Pumlinga or Napumsaka. So here, since it is used as an adjective to Mandirasya and Mandiram is a Napumsakalinga Shabdam, we can say that Etasya is also Napumsakalinga Etat Shabda. Anantaram. Etasmin eva mandire. Etasmin.
Saptami. Etad Shabdaha Napusakalingam.
Ekavachanam.
Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachanam Etad Shabdaha Napumsakalinga. Why? Because it is again an adjective of mandire.
Mandire.
Mandiram is again Napumsakalinga Shabda. Etadasti Bhadrakali Mandiram. Etad.
Napusakalingam Eta Shabda.
Napumsakalingam Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana Etad Shabda. Uttamam. Anantaram. Etam Geeta Shlokam Pathada Atra Prayuktani Sarvanamani Janita. So let us look at this shloka and we have to identify the Sarvanama Shabdani. Yasya na ahankritaha bhavaha buddhihi yasya na lipyate hatva api saha iman lokan na hanti na nibadhyate. Okay. So what are the Sarvanama Shabdas here in the first line?
Yesya.
Ah.
Again Yesya.
Again yasya, buddhihi yasya na lipyate. So we have two yasyas in the first line. Those are the only Sarvanama Shabdas we have in line 1. Line 2?
Iman.
Saha.
Iman.
Hatva api saha. There Visarga Lopa Sandhi happened, so the Visarga is not seen. But sa here means saha. Okay? Iman also is a Sarvanama Shabda. And then anything else?
Iman.
Iman already Bhagini told. Okay. So now let us look at the meaning. Yasya na ahankritaha bhavaha. He who has, I told you, Yat Shabda is always used in that sense. He who has, he who is. Okay, in that sense. So Yasya na ahankritaha bhavaha. So he who has no ego, false ego. A little bit of ego or good ego is self-respect is needed, but false ego should not be there. He who does not have false ego, yasya buddhihi na lipyate, and he whose intelligence is not bound by the worldly attachments. Okay, all of us have buddhi, but we have to use it in the right way. Many times we use this to bind ourselves with the worldly things. So that is where we lag behind. Okay, na lipyate, not attached. Yasya buddhihi na lipyate. Hatva api saha iman lokan na hanti na nibadhyate. Hatva api, even if he kills. Saha iman lokan na hanti. It will, that killing of that people or creatures will not become his karma. Okay, he will not be affected by the killing that he does. He who does it like a responsibility, without any false ego and without being attached to the karma, if you do something, if you do, even if you kill, that will not touch you. Okay, it will not be as though he killed. Na nibadhyate. Nibadhyate means binding. Badhyate means to bind. Nibadhyate means not bound. So he will not be bound by his actions. Means those actions will not touch him. So you have to do that in a very, how do you say that? In a detached. Detachedly you have to do. So like how a mother punishes her son or child, son or daughter, child. So when the mother is punishing the child, it is for the child's own good, right? She doesn't have any anger. She doesn't have any anything else. She is not punishing him because she's jealous of him or angry. You know, all this, right? She is punishing him to put him in the right path. So in that sense, she is not showing any emotion in that aspect. Of course, there will be attachment for the mother towards the child, but that also should not be there. Many times, because of that attachment only, we spoil the kids, like Dhritarashtra. Because of the strong attachment that he has with his sons, he practically, destroyed their lives. If he had stopped them, they would not have been destroyed. But because of his too much of attachment, and the love that he had towards them was too much bound with attachment. So that is the reason why he was not able to guide them in the right path. Okay. So he who does any karma, and when it comes even killing, will not get any sin even by killing if they are doing it without any attachment and without any false ego. That also is important. False ego means we should not think that we are killing them. Okay, I am only being used as an instrument. So knowing that, we have to do. Not simply like these days in the Western countries, many people are killing without any attachment only. Okay, they are very disconnected to the world and they keep killing people. That kind of killing is not what we are talking here. They know what they are doing, but at the same time, they know that they are doing for the good of the world. So that is when that false ego comes. So without any false ego means without the feeling that I am killing for to punish them. Such things should not be there. Such thinking should not be there. So they should know that this killing or this death of that other person is already determined by the Lord, and I am only being used as an instrument here, and this is my dharma. As a, in this case, for Arjuna, he is a Kshatriya, so he has to do it. Anantaram, Suktihi. Saha Suhrid Vyasane Yaha Syat. Okay. So he is a good person. Saha Suhrid. He is a good person. Who? Yaha Vyasane Syat. So he who does good, like as though it is his Vyasanam, means addiction. Such person is called Suhrid. Okay, such person is can be labeled as Uttama Purusha. Okay, Suhrid or Uttama Purusha, both you can use synonymously. Basically, a person with a good heart who always thinks only about Parahita. Okay, selflessly. So that is the Sukti there. Now let us move on to the 9th lesson, page number 55. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. So Sarvanama Shabdaha in Strilinga. Etam patham uchchaihi patata. Bhagavad Gitayam Bhagavan Sri Krishnaha Shraddham Samyak Vivritavan Asti. So in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna has explained about Shraddha very well. Iyam cha Satviki, Rajasi, Tamasi, iti trividha. Now this Shraddha is of 3 types. One is a Satviki, other one is Rajasi and Tamasi. Imam Satvikim Shraddham Apannaha Janaha Devan Yajante. Yajante means worshipping. Okay. So Janaha Devan Yajante. People will worship the gods. What kind of people? Shraddham Apannaha Janaha means who obtain Shraddha. What kind of Shraddha? Satvikim Shraddham. So people who obtain Satviki Shraddha, they worship the gods. Asyaha Rajasyaha Shraddhayaha Upasakaha Yaksharakshansi Bhajante. Yaksharakshansi Bhajante. Okay, this is Yaksharakshansi means kind of demigods, you can say. Okay, so those who practice Rajasika Shraddha, they worship Yaksharakshansi. So Rakshansi is Napumsakalinga, right? What is the Ekavachana of this? Manaha, Manasi, Manansi, right? So Manaha. So Yaksharakshaha. Yaksharakshas Shabdaha. Yaksharakshaha we can take. Okay, they will worship these people. Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana in Napumsakalinga. And it also means a kind of, they are not devas, but they are like in between the Rakshasas and the Devas. Anantaram, Tamasyaha asyaha aradhakaha pretan bhutaganan cha sevante. So people who practice tamasika shraddha, they worship the demons, basically. Bhutaganan and Pretan, Pishachan, all such things they worship. Ahara Vishaye api tatra iyameva ritihi. In food also, the same kind of classification is there. Tasyaha satvikyaha shraddhayaha upasakaha उत्साहवर्धकं चित्तप्रसादकरं प्रीतिकरं आहारं सेवन्ते. So those who practice satviki shraddha, they eat food that energizes them, improves their focus. Chitta prasadakaram, it increases their focus, and preetikaram aharam sevante. Okay, and good food, which is what do you say, preetikaram, palatable, you can say. Okay, which is good. Rajasya taya yuktaha dukkha shoka pradan katu amla lavanadi ushnan aharan sevante. So rajasya taya yuktaha. So those who are bound by the rajasika shraddha, dukkha shoka pradan. Okay, dukkha shoka pradan means this kind of food will instigate the dukkham and the shokam. Okay, and what are such kind of foods that have the katu, amla, lavana, and ushnan aharan sevante, means with all the rasas. So that is the reason why they ask us to use as less spices as possible, because it will increase the rajasika svabhava in us. The less spices we use, the more sattvika the aharam becomes, and it is good for us. We can have a better control over our emotions. Etaya tamasya shraddhaya yuktaha cha yatayame gatarase durgandayute cha ahare pritimantaha bhavanti. Now those who practice tamasika shraddha, what kind of food do they like? Yatayame. Yatayame means fermented food. Fermented food which is kind of spoiled. Gatarase means that which has no taste. Durgandayute, that which smells bad. Such, they take pleasure in such kind of food. So if we eat that kind of food also, though we are originally not tamasika swabhava, but we eat such kind of food on a regular basis for a long period of time, then that tamasika swabhava automatically develops in us. And if we try to eat as much sattvika ahara as possible, then we also will slowly become sattvika manasi. Okay. And similarly, the diseases also. The diseases also are dependent on these kinds of foods. So depending on what kind of food you eat, the diseases that your body develops depends on that. So Ayurveda is based on that only. So depending on what kind of food you eat, how you eat it, it will affect your body, and depending on that, your diseases will be there. And you can always correct it by a change of diet. And here another thing that they also look at is your Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, the nature of your body. So every person is born with one of these three. Dominantly one of these three, but secondary also will be there. So two will be there, among which one is more dominant than the other. So at least two prakritis you have. Every person will have two prakritis. One is more dominant than the other. And these food habits also depend on increasing one over the other. we have to make sure that these three should always be in balance. If all these three are always in balance, then there will, the body will not have any disease. It will be able to take care of itself, even if even if we are infected with something, the body will be strong enough to take care of it, to defend itself. But if it is compromised, so because we are not eating balanced food, so there is imbalance between this Prakriti, the Vata, Pitta and Kapha, then the body is struggling to bring it to balance, and there is no support from us whatsoever. So when something strikes us, a disease strikes us, it is not in a position to defend itself, because it is trying to bring a balance within itself. So when there is no balance within ourselves, how can we fight something external? So that is when the body gives into the disease. But these are all should be built over a long period of time. It won't happen overnight. So many people, when COVID happened, suddenly they started eating very consciously, which is good, but it will not work for this season. It will not work for this season, right? It will work for the next pandemic if they continue until then. So that is how we have to build the immunity. So many people think that for 1 week or 10 days, if they follow that, they will get immunity. It won't build that fast. Of course, again, everybody is different, but that is the principle there. So there also we have, in food also, we have this Trividha. Okay. Anantaram, Asam Shraddhanam Vibhagena Vayam Manushyanam Swabhavam Samyak Avajnatum Shaknunaha. So depending on this Shraddha a person has, a person's Swabhavam also can be understood. Tapasi api asyaha Shraddhayaha Traividyam asti. In tapas also, there are three kinds of tapas. What is tapas? Tapas means it is not simply sitting on a mountain, closing your eyes and meditating. That is not tapas. Of course, that is one kind of tapas, but that is not the only kind of tapas that is there. Anything that you do with full focus is called tapas. Okay, anything. It can be cooking, it can be reading, it can be, working on something. Anything you can consider as a tapas if you put all your full focus on it without any distraction. You should give your best to it, then you can call that a tapas. Now that kind of tapas is also of three types. Taya paraya shraddhaya yutaha aphala kankshinaha bhavati. Okay, te satvikaha iti uchyante. So now satvikaha. Who are satvikaha? Who do their tapas with so much of shraddha, but without any phalakangsha. Aphalakangsha means they don't have any desire on the result of the work that they do. That is also a kind of tapas. So that kind of tapas, people who perform that kind of tapas are called satvikaha. Dvitiyayam asyam rajasa shraddhayam antarbhutaha jana satkaramana pujartham tavamacharanti. Now with this rajasa shraddha, people who have rajasa shraddha, they do tapas. They also do tapas. But for what? For satkaram, for manam, means respect. And then pujartham. So they do things. So a person is there. He is donating a lot of money. He needs that prashamsa. He wants everybody to think how good he is. He's giving away so much of money and this and that. Some people do like this various things for various reasons. Some people want this. They need to have that, like kings especially. They want to be worshipped. Okay, they have that kansha. Some people have this. I should be respected wherever I go. So immediately wherever they go, they want people to stand up and show respect towards them. So for that reason also, they will do certain things. People will do good things, not always selflessly, sometimes with certain expectations. Okay. So that is not aphalakangsha. Okay, that is phalakangsha. They have akanksha towards the result, towards the phalam. It is still okay. They are at least doing good. They are expecting something in return, which is still fine. But it is categorized as Rajasika. Anantaram. Tamasim Shraddham Upashritaah tu Tamorupaya Atmapidaya Anyesham Nashartham Tapaha Kurvanti. So now the third kind. Okay, these are Tamasim Shraddham, people who practice Tamasi Shraddha. What do? They do tapas for the destruction of others. Like most of the Rakshasas, right? Most of the Rakshasas. And even among people also sometimes we see, more than wishing well for themselves, they will be wishing ill for others. Okay? May they not get what they want. May their children not get, good education or whatever. People are there of all kind. It is jealousy. They are driven by jealousy. And jealousy is a very prominent quality of Tamasika people. So, that is the reason why they will wish ill for others. And such people are the ones who practice Tamasi Shraddha. Anyesham Nashartham Tapaha Kurvanti. Okay? Evam Esha Shraddha Trividha Vartate. Like this, Shraddha is of three kinds. Tad Vishaye Krishnasya Uktihi Esha. So, like at the beginning of this note, how it is said that in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has explained the three kinds of Shraddha very well. There is a small shloka on that. Trividha Bhavati Shraddha Dehinam Sa Swabhavaja Satviki Rajasi Cha Eva Tamasi Cha Iti Tam Shrunu. So in this shloka, he is saying that there are three kinds of Shraddha of the people. Dehinam. Dehi means he who has a body, which is nothing but Atma, right? Atma is the one that has body. So it is of three kinds. The Shraddha of the people, of the Atma, is of three kinds. Satviki, Rajasi, Tamasi. This you listen to. Okay, Tam Shrunu. You listen to that. And obviously the next shloka might be explaining more about it. Sattvanurupa sarvasya shraddha bhavati bharata. Shraddhamayaha ayam purushaha yaha yat shraddha saha eva saha. Okay, Sattvanurupa. Sattvanurupa means, as per the Sat here means existence. Okay, Sattvanurupa means the however this existence is there. Sarvasya Shraddha Bhavati Bharata. Okay, to everybody there will be some kind of Shraddha. Everybody will have. Every living thing is classified into either Sattvika or Rajasika or Tamasika. And another thing is, all these three qualities will be there in every prani. In every living thing, these three qualities will be there. Even gods will have Tamasika Swabhava. Even the Rakshasas will have a Sattvika Swabhava. But the Sattvika Swabhava of Rakshasas is very minimal. The more predominant thing is Tamasika. Similarly, Devas also will have Tamasika Swabhava, but it is very minimal. They have more Sattvika Swabhava. So that is why they are identified as Sattvikas. But everybody will have all three. It is not that person will have only one. Everybody will have all three. But to which extent, which is more dominating, that will determine the Shraddha of a person. That is what it is being said here. Shraddhamayaha ayam purushaha yaha yat shraddhaha yaha yat shraddhaha means in whom which Shraddha is there, he is known by that. Saha eva saha. He is known by that. Okay, so whatever he has, whatever kind of Shraddha he has, he is known by that only. Okay, and everybody will have Shraddha. One of these three kinds. And depending on what kind they have, they will be known like that. So if somebody has a lot of Satviki Shraddha, they will be referred to as gods. And he who has Tamasika Shraddha will be referred to as demons, like that. Okay. So here, again, the Sarvanama Shabdas are highlighted. So in the first sentence, Iyam cha Satviki. Iyam. What is Iyam?
Iyam is Strilinga Sabdaha, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekavachana.
Iyam is Strilinga Shabda, Prathama Vibhakti, Ekavachana. Anantaram. Imam.
Imam Tritiya Vibhakti, Ekavachana.
No, Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Dvidya.
Dvitiya Vibhakti, Ekavachana. Imam Satvikim. Okay. Asyaha Rajasyaha.
Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Shashti Vibhakti. Shraddhayaha Upasakaha. So, Strilinga Idam Shabdaha Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana. Asyaha again. Tamasyaha Asyaha Aradhakaha.
Etatapi
Etadapi Shashti Vibhakti
Shashti Vibhakti
Ekavachanam Idam Shabda.
Idam Shabda.
Anantaram. Iyameva Iyam.
Iyam is Padma Vibhakti.
Prathama Vibhakti
Ekavachana.
Ekavachana Strilinga. Ayam is in Pumlinga, Iyam is in Strilinga, Idam is in Napumsaka. Tasyaha Satvikyaha Shraddhayaha. Tasyaha.
Tasyaha Tad Shabdaha.
Shashti Vibhakti
Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Tad
Shabda. Strilinge. Anantaram. Taya. Rajasya Taya Yuktaha. Taya.
Taya again Tat Shabda.
Tad Shabda. Strilinga. Trutiya Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Ekavachana.
Etaya. Tad Shabda. Trutiya Vibhakti Ekavachana Strilinga.
Ekavachana.
Asam.
Shashti Bahuvachana.
Shashti Bahuvachana Strilinga. Asyaha Shraddhayaha Traividhyam Asti.
Shashti.
Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana Strilinga Idam Shabda. Taya.
Tat Shabda.
Tritiya
Vibhakti Ekavachana. Te Satvikaha iti Uchyante. Te.
Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachana.
Tad Shabda Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachana Pumlinge. Asyam Rajasa Shraddhayam.
Saptami Ekavachana.
Saptami Ekavachana Idam Shabda Strilingam. Anantaram. Anyesham.
Anyesham. Anyesham. That one is Shashti Bahuvachana. Right?
Shashti Bahuvachana. The Shabda is Anya. That is also a Sarvanama Shabda. Like Sarva, Anya is also there. Okay. Anyesham. Anantaram Esha.
Esha. Etat Shabdaha Ekavachana Strilingam.
Prathama Ekavachana.
Strilingam.
So again Esha only is there. After that in the shloka we have Sa.
Sa Strilinga. Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana Tam. Tam Shrunu.
Dvitiya
Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachana. Shabda Strilinga. Anantaram Sarvasya.
Sarvanama
That's Shashti Vibhakti.
Shashti Vibhakti Ekavachana Sarva Shabda. It is in Pumlinga. Okay, Sarvasya. Sarvasya here is referring to all the living entities. So we can refer to it as Pumlinga. Anantaram. Shraddhamayaha Ayam Purusha. Ayam.
Ayam would be.
Prathama Vibhakti
Ayam Pullingam. Pullingam.
Yes.
Pullingam.
Yes. Pumlinga only. So, Pumlinga ekavachana idam shabdah.
Ivacha.
Anantaram ayam purushaha yaha.
Yat. Yat
Yat
shabdah.
shabdah.
Pradama vibhakti ekavachanam.
Pratama vibhakti ekavachana pumlinga. Yat shabdah saha eva saha.
Shraddha shabdah. Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam. Pullingam.
Yat is not pumlinga, it is napumsakalinga.
Yat.
Okay. Yaha yat
Yeah.
shraddha.
Napumsak.
Saha eva saha. Okay. That which is there in whomever it is, he is known by that quality only. In that sense, it is used. Okay. Okay.
Bhagini. Others shabdah api sarvanama shabdah va?
Others. Others.
Asau, amu, amu.
That also is there. Yes. Asau is there both as Sarvanama Shabda is there and Asu also is there. Asi. No. Asu. That is one Shabda. And Adas is another Shabda. Adas is a Sarvanama Shabda. But, we are not doing that right now. Asau, Amu, Ami, Amum.
Amum.
The forms.
Amu, Amun.
Yeah. So that will not be doing now. Asau is, you can come across Asau sometimes, but other forms are not very commonly used. Anantaram.
Dhanyavad.
So page number 56. Etani vakyani savadhanataya uchchaihi patata. So Swati Bhagini, can you read? Swati Bhagini left. Okay. Rohini Garu, would you like to read the sentences?
Okay. Iyam mama bhagini. Next one. Iyam mahavidyalaye adhyapika asti. Imam aham acharya iti ahvayami.
Acharye iti
ahvayami. Anaya likitani chitrani sundarani santi.
Okay, 1 second. So tell the meanings. Iyam mama bhagini means?
Mama bhagini, and my sister. Right?
Yes, this person is my sister. Iyam. Here it is a Strilinga Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana. Anantaram. Iyam Mahavidyalaye Adhyapika Asti.
She works in a university as a teacher.
So this person or this lady is a teacher in a university. Imam aham acharye iti ahvayami.
So imani nenu acharya ani pilustanu.
Correct. Uttamam. So imam is in which vibhakti?
Tritiya vibhakti. No, imam dvitiya vibhakti.
Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachana. I call this lady as acharya. Anantaram. Anaya likhitani chitrani sundarani santi.
So anaya is tritiya vibhakti ekavachanam. Anaya likitani chitrani sundarani santi. Ima chitralu bahu sundaramanga vestundanu.
The pictures drawn by this lady
is beautiful.
Are very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Uttamam. Dhanyavadaha. Anantaram Sindhu Bhagini. Asyai rasagolakam atyantam rochate.
Asyai rasagolakam atyantam. She likes rasagolakam
Very much. Yes.
Very.
Or the Rasagolakam pleases him very much.
Please, please, very much.
Rasagolakam is like Rasagulla, I think.
Rasagulla.
Sweet. Yeah. Asyaha chatraha bibhyati.
Asyaha chatraha. Her students. Bibhyati means
Bibhyati means afraid.
afraid. Her students are afraid of her.
Students are afraid of her. Okay. So asyaha here is in which vibhakti?
Asyaha is in Panchami vibhakti.
Correct. Panchami vibhakti. In the previous sentence, asyai is in?
Asyai would be Chaturthi.
Chaturthi. Very good. Next sentence. Asyaha priyanatakam uttara ramacharitam.
Asyaha priyana. Her
favorite drama is
Uttara
Uttara
Ramacharitam.
Ramacharitam. Asyam mama mahan adaraha.
Asyam mama mahan adaraha. I have a big adar for her.
Yes. Correct. In her.
In her.
I have a lot of regard for her. Anantaram. So in the Strilinga Rupam, idam shabda is given here. Jayaprada garu, meeru chadutara table.
Excuse me, Bhagini.
Yes,
Shamyada. Second sentence. Yam Mahavidyalaye Adhyapika Asti. Yam Atra Mahavidyalaye Visheshana Asti va Adhyapika.
No, iyam is prathama vibhakti ekavachana strilinga shabdaha. Mahavidyalaye is pumlinga saptami vibhakti ekavachana. So they will not have a visheshana visheshya bhavaha. And iyam adhyapika asti. This lady is a teacher. Where? Mahavidyalaye. And here, in the first two sentences especially, Vidheya Visheshana Bhava is there. Iyam Mama Bhagini. This person is my sister. Okay, Mama Bhagini Asti. Asti is not given, but it is implied. So we can take it as Iyam Bhagini will be Vidheya Visheshana of Iyam. Similarly, Adhyapika will be Vidheya Visheshana of Iyam. Okay.
I always get confused with it. Okay, but thank you.
Yes.
Idam shabdaha strilinga rupani. Pradhama vibhakti iyam ime imaha. Dvitiya vibhakti imam ime imaha. Tritiya vibhakti anaya abhyam abhihi. Chaturthi vibhakti asyai abhyam abhyaha. Panchami vibhakti asyaha abhyam abhyaha. Sashti vibhakti asyaha anayo asam. Saptami vibhakti asyam anayoho asu.
Uttamam. Now abhyasa. Yathodaharanam etad tad shabdayoho strilinga rupaihi riktasthanani purayata. So with the etad and tad shabda, the strilinga forms, we have to fill the blanks. We shall also do for the idam shabda, just as an extra practice. In the example, in the brackets, tat is given. So we have to put the appropriate vibhakti of that shabda. So here tasyam brahmyam sthityam sthita prajnaha na muhyati. Muhyati means being confused. Okay? Sthita prajnaha na muhyati. A person who is sthita prajnaha will not be confused, means will not have this wavering mind. What kind of sthita prajnaha? Brahmyam sthityam. He who is situated in this state of Brahma, Parabrahma. Okay. So tasyam brahmyam sthityam sthitaprajnaha. So a sthitaprajnaha who is situated in this state of Parabrahma will not be confused. Okay. Next one. Etat is given. Satvikya buddhya yuktaha bandham moksham cha vetti. Pramila Bhagini?
आं भगिनि श्रूयते वा
आम् श्रूयते
एतया सात्विक्या बुद्ध्या युक्तः बन्धं मोक्षं च वेत्ति एतया इदं शब्दः अनया सात्विक्या बुद्ध्या युक्तः बन्धं मोक्षं च वेत्ति तत् शब्दः तया सात्विक्या बुद्ध्या युक्तः बन्धं मोक्षं च वेत्ति.
Okay, so you told in all three Sarvanama Shabdas. Okay, very good. So Veti means to know. Veti means to know, to understand. So etaya satvikya buddhya, with satviki buddhi, he who is attached or has satviki buddhi, he will understand bandham and moksham. He will understand what is attachment and what is being free from the attachment. Okay. Only when we know that difference, we will be able to attain moksha, right? If we don't know how to leave or how to detach, then moksha is still very far away. Okay. Anantaram punaha Rohini Bhagini. Rendo vakyam cheppandi.
Okay. Tamasya drutya durmedaha mohadikam na vimunchati. Okay, so then tat shabda, it is tritiya vibhaktam. Tamasya. Tat shabda, it will be taya. Then if it is
tamasya dhritya durmedhaha
mohadikam na vimuchati. Etat shabda etaya tamasya drutya durmedhaha mohadikam na vimuchati. Then idam shabdaha
vimunchati.
Okay. Then idam shabdaha anaya tamasya drutya durmedhaha mohadikam na vimunchati. Sorry, vimunchati.
Okay. So here durmedhaha means mandabuddhi or murkhaha. Okay. So tamasya dhritya. Etaya tamasya dhritya. He who is equipped with tamasika swabhava. Mohadikam na vimunchati. Vimunchati means to leave, to free. So he will not be free from moha and other such qualities. Okay. Anantaram. Sindhu Bhagini.
Bhagini. Tritiya Vakya. Etat dash mayam bhaktaha taranti. Etaha mayam.
Etaha kimartam ekavachane.
Etam mayam bhaktaha taranti.
Etam mayam bhaktaha taranti. Tad shabde?
Tad shabde तां मायां
भक्ताः तरन्ति. इदं शब्दे
इमां मायां
दीर्घमस्ति. इमां मायां
भक्ताः तरन्ति.
So in this Maya, the bhaktaha, the devotees are swimming. Taranti means to swim. Basically, literally not swimming. It is, but they are there. Means like they are trying to survive. Anantaram. Jayprad garu?
Okay. Tat dashu mayaya apahrita jnanaha asuram bhavam asrayanti. Taya mayaya apahrita jnanaha asuram bhavam asrayanti. Asuram bhavam asrayanti.
Etad shabda?
Etaya mayaya apahrita jnanaha asuram bhavam asrayanti.
Idam shabde?
వస్తుందండి.
పైనే ఉంది టేబుల్ చూడండి.
అనయ
అనయ మాయయ
ఇమాం మాయ
అనయ మాయయ
ఇమాం మాయయ
ఇమాం ద్వితీయ విభక్తి. అనయ మాయయ
అనయ మాయయ అపహృత జ్ఞానాః ఆసురం భవాం ఆశ్రయంతి.
Bhavam, asuram bhavam. So basically asuram bhavam means the quality of asuras. Ashrayanti. They will take refuge in the qualities of asuras. Who apahrita jnanaha means those who jnanam is not there. It has been lost. Apahrita jnanaha. Okay. Why has their knowledge been lost? Because of this maya. Mayaya. With this Maya, those whose knowledge has been clouded, you can also take it as those whose knowledge is clouded. Okay, they will take refuge in Asura Swabhava. Asura Swabhava. Asura Swabhava means, see, like again, as simple as the feeling of jealousy. Okay, that is very common among people. So why are they jealous of something? Because they think that something the other person possesses is permanent. See, that is when jealousy comes, right? When somebody has something which they don't have, they feel jealous. But if they know that this is all Maya, so the other person having that thing is also Maya, it is not real. If they realize that, then there is no need for this jealousy only. So because of this Maya, people, their knowledge is being clouded because of this Maya. And that is why they are taking refuge in this Asura Svabhava. If they realize, if their Jnanam is not clouded by this Maya, if they are able to constantly remind themselves that this is all Maya, this is all Maya, this is all Maya, then nothing will affect them. Nothing will affect. So everything they will take it with the same salt. They will become Sthita Prajnaha. Okay?
Okay.
Anantaram. Pramila Bhagini, Bhagavataha.
ఒకసారి అపహృత జ్ఞాన అంటే ఏం చెప్పారు?
అంటే జ్ఞానము లేకపోవడం.
ఇప్పుడు జ్ఞానం లేకపోయేసరికి అసురులాగా ఆ భావం వచ్చేస్తుందంట. అందులో
ఆ జ్ఞానం ఎందుకు లేదు? ఈ మాయ చేత కప్పబడిపోయినట్టుగా మనం తీసుకోవచ్చు అర్థం.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్స్ అండి.
భగవతః సాన్నిధ్యేన అనయా ప్రకృత్యా jagat srujyate.
Srujyate.
Iyam sabdah anaya tat shabdah bhagavatah sanidhyena taya prakrutiya jagat srujyate. Etad shabdah bhagavatah sanidhyena etaya prakrutiya jagat srujyate.
So Bhagavatah Sannidhyena means with the proximity or being in the presence of Bhagavan. Etaya Prakritya or Anaya Prakritya, with this Prakriti, the Jagat is created. Okay, with this Prakriti, the Jagat is created. Because of the proximity that we have with the Bhagavan. Sannidhyena. Okay. Anantaram punaha Rohini garu. Daivi Sampada.
Daivi Sampada mokshaha prapyate. Daivi Sampada. So it would be etat shabda tritiya vibhakti etaya. Daivi Sampada mokshaha prapyate. Tat shabdah tritiya vibhakti tat taya daivi sampada mokshaha prapyate. Idam shabdah tritiya vibhakti anaya daivi sampada mokshaha prapyate.
Uttama. So with the Daivi Sampat, mokshaha, one can attain moksha. Okay. So the Daivi Sampat is nothing but that knowledge, enlightenment. One can attain moksha. Okay. Uttama. So Sampat. Okay. It is Dakaranta Strilinga Shabda in Tritiya Vibhakti Sampada. Okay. Anantaram. Sindhu Bhagini.
Yeah.
Rajavidyaya.
Rajavidyaya Striyah
Striyah
api moksham praptum shaknuvanti. Rajavidyaya etaya
Rajavidyaya
Striyah api moksham praptum shaknuvanti.
Tat shabde
Taya Rajavidyaya Striyah api moksham praptum shaknuvanti. Excuse me, sorry.
Idam shabda.
Idam anaya, no.
Correct. Anaya Rajavidyaya
Striyah api moksham praptum shaknuvanti.
So with there is something more to this Rajavidya. Okay, I think when we were doing it with the first batch, Mahodaya added some information to this. So there is this this particular kind of vidya that if the ladies practice, then they also can attain moksha. So because once upon a time, ladies were not allowed certain things, right? So moksha also maybe it is not part of for the women, but with this particular sadhana, they can attain moksha.
I remember this conversation.
Remember that conversation, right?
Yeah.
So what did he say about Rajavidya?
The ladies who can get this kind of that's what I also remember. Initially, they never used to have this, but then people who are fortunate enough to get that vidya, women who are fortunate enough to get, not everybody is entitled, right, at that time, I guess.
So I think it is bhakti. Rajavidya is also known as bhakti in the context of Bhagavad Gita. I'm just Googling.
Okay.
So what is Raja Vidya means? It is a kind of bhakti, I think.
Like Meera Bhakti or of that
Could
type.
be. Yes.
Vani, women ఎందుకు అలౌ కాలేదు భక్తి మార్గాన్ని వెళ్ళడానికి? అప్పుడు వెళ్ళేవాళ్ళు కదా పూర్వకాలంలో.
Ante initially it was not there. With some people it came into pracharamloki వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు మీరాబాయి ఉంది, for example. She picked this bhakti marga, but she had a lot of resistance, right? Her parents did not agree. They married her off even though she was not interested. Her husband family also did not support her in the beginning, but later on I think her husband supported. So ante initially that resistance was there, but later on it was accepted. And this is given in Bhagavad Gita. It was told by Krishna himself that even women can attain moksha through Raja Vidya. Okay. Anantaram. So Yuddha Vartam Shrutva. Jayaprada garu.
ఓకేనండి. డాష్ తత్ డాష్ యుద్ధవార్తాం శ్రుత్వా ధృతరాష్ట్ర యుద్ధవార్తాం శ్రుత్వా ధృతరాష్ట్రః కుతూహలి అభవత్. యుద్ధవార్తాం ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ ఏతాం అని చెప్పాలండి.
ఏతాం యుద్ధవార్తాం శ్రుత్వా
ధృతరాష్ట్రః శ్రుత్వా ధృతరాష్ట్రః కుతూహలి అభవత్. ఏతాం ఇమాం వస్తుందండి మళ్ళీ
తర్వాత ఏతత్ శబ్ద.
ఏతాం ఏతాం అయిపోయింది కదా,
చెప్పేశారా? ఓకే, అయితే ఇదం శబ్ద.
ఇమాం ఇమాం యుద్ధవార్తాం శ్రుత్వా ధృతరాష్ట్రః కుతూహలి అభవత్. Sorry.
So after listening to this news about the war, Dhritarashtra became curious. Okay. Anantaram Pramila Bhagini. Nischayatmikayai.
एतत् शब्दः एतस्यै निश्चयात्मिकायै बुद्ध्यै प्रयत्नः करणीयः. तत् शब्दः तस्यै निश्चयात्मिकायै बुद्ध्यै प्रयत्नः करणीयः. इदं शब्दः अस्यै निश्चयात्मिकायै बुद्ध्यै प्रयत्नः करणीयः.
Uttamam. So nischayatmikayai buddhyai. For this buddhi, effort should be put. What kind of buddhi? Nischayatmikayai means a buddhi which is stable, which is not jumping around. So which is stable. That kind of for that kind of buddhi, one has to put in effort. Prayatnaha karaniyah. Anantaram Rohini garu.
तत् युद्ध वीक्षयाः
युद्धवीथ्याः
दूलिः उद्गच्छति. So युद्धवीथ्याः दूलिः సో అంటే యుద్ధంలో నుంచి ధూళి వచ్చిందన్నమ్మ.
విభక్తి ఏముంది? యుద్ధ వీథ్యాః
షష్ఠి విభక్తి ఉంది కదా. యుద్ధ విద్యా,
you can take it as panchami. From the streets of the war field, the dhuli, the dust has raised.
పంచమి. సో అప్పుడు కూడా తస్య అనే వస్తుంది కదా. తత్శబ్ద తస్య యుద్ధ విద్యాః
వీథ్యాః యుద్ధ
వీథ్యాః ధూళిః ఉద్గచ్చతి.
एतत् शब्दः
एतस्याः युद्धवीथ्याः
वीथ्याः युद्धवीथ्याः
वीथ्याः धूलिः उद्गच्छति తర్వాతది अस्याः युद्ध वीथ्याः वीथ्याः धूलिः उद्गच्छति.
उत्तमम् उत्तमम्. अनन्तरं so the dust is rising from the streets of the yuddha bhumi. Yes yes Sindhu Bhagini.
Aham Pramila.
Pramila Bhagini vadatu.
Udgachati means
is to rise.
raising.
Rise. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So kshiram patre udgachati, like that also you can say.
Udgachati.
Paalu pongutunnai. We say that, no? Anantaram Sindhu Bhagini.
Krishnasya etat dash apeksham vimrishya Arjunah nirnayam
swikritavan. Your voice is breaking. Your voice is.
Oh, is it? Is it breaking? Am I audible now?
Now it is better.
Okay. Krishnasya etat. Krishnasya etam apeksham. Etam apeksham vimrishya Arjunah nirnayam svikritvan.
Recording vastuma venaka.
Sindhu Bhagini, you have something in the background.
Oh, one second.
So Krishnasya
etam.
Krishnasya etam apeksham vimrishya. So apeksham is in dvitiya vibhakti. So etam. If it is tad shabda,
it's tam.
If it is idam shabda,
it is imam.
Imam, yes. So Krishnasya imam apeksham vimrishya Arjunah nirnayam svikritavan. So here vimrishya means like vicharam, to discuss or to kind of discussing. So Krishnasya imam apeksham vimrishya means with whatever Krishna has to say. Okay, Arjunah nirnayam svikritavan, with what Krishna has said.
Right.
Okay, with what, like how Krishna has passed on his thinking to Arjuna, he decided to Arjunah nirnayam svikritavan. He made a decision. Anantaram Jayaprada garu bhoge
विद्यामानायाः इदं डैश प्रीतेः कारणात् दुःखम् अनुभवन्ति जनाः. भोगे विद्यामानायाः అంటే షష్ఠి అండి, కాదుగా.
భోగే
విద్యమానాయాः ఇదం ఏతాం అనాలా? ఏతాం
తర్వాతది చూడండి, ప్రీతేహే కారణాత్, ప్రీతి వలన.
అస్యాహ వస్తుందండి.
ప్రీతేహ ఇస్ ఫస్ట్ ఏ విభక్తో చూడండి, కారణాత్ అన్నాడు కాబట్టి
ఓకే.
ప్రీతేహ కారణాత్ పంచమి వస్తుంది.
పంచమి వస్తుంది. పంచమి
ప్రీతేహ కారణాత్. సో అస్యాహ ఏతత్ కాబట్టి ఏతస్యాహ ప్రీతేహ కారణాత్ దుఃఖం అనుభవంతి జనాః. భోగే విద్యమానాయాః జనాః
ఏతస్య ప్రీతే కారణాత్ దుఃఖం అనుభవంతి జనాః.
ఏతస్యాః ప్రీతేః కారణాత్
ఏతస్యాః ప్రీతే మళ్ళీ భోగే విద్యమానాయాః తాస్య అండి
తస్యాః
తస్యాః ప్రీతేః కారణాత్ దుఃఖం అనుభవంతి జనాః.
అంటే భోగములో మునిగి తేలుతున్న వాళ్ళకి
ఓకే
ఆ ప్రీతి కారణం వలన, అంటే ఆ భోగాలలో మునిగి తేలటం మీద ఉన్న ప్రీతి కారణం వలన దుఃఖాన్ని అనుభవిస్తారు.
ఏతస్య తస్య అంతే కదండి. తస్యాః ఏతస్య
తస్యాః ఏతస్యాః అస్యాః
ఏతస్యాః అస్యాః.
అనంతరం ప్రమీల భగిని.
ఏతత్ శబ్దః ఏతాం గీతామాతరం అనుసరంతు.
ద్వితీయ విభక్తి.
తృతీయ విభక్తి ఏకవచనం. తద్ శబ్దః తాం గీతామాతరం అనుసరంతు. ఇదం శబ్దః ఇమాం గీతామాతరం అనుసరంతు.
ఉత్తమం. సో ఫాలో దిస్ గీతా మాతరం. ఓకే, ఫాలో ద భగవద్గీత బేసికల్. అనంతరం రోహిణి గారు.
తత్ జీవన వృత్యా జీవనం ఆనందమయం భవేత్. జీవన వృత్యా తృతీయ విభక్తి అది. సో తత్ శబ్దః తృతీయ విభక్తి తయా జీవన వృత్యా జీవనం ఆనందమయం భవేత్. ఏతత్ శబ్దః తృతీయ విభక్తి ఏతయా జీవన వృత్యా జీవనం ఆనందమయం భవేత్. ఇదం శబ్దం అనయా జీవన వృత్యా జీవనం ఆనందమయం భవేత్.
ఉత్తమం. So with this kind of lifestyle, జీవన వృత్యా జీవనం ఆనందమయం భవేత్. Okay, life will be very happy. So here it means the kind of lifestyle given in the Bhagavad Gita. Anantaram adah katichana vakyani santi teshu adhorekankitam shabdam uddishya kim shabdasya strilinga rupani upayujya prashna vakyani likhata. So we have to write a question based on the word that is underlined. We have to come up with an appropriate kim shabda word. Okay, prashnavachaka shabda. Udaharana Sita Janakaputri Asit. Sita ka Asit? Janakaputri Asit. So you have to understand the vibhakti, vachana and the linga. Then only we can put the appropriate kim shabda padam. Sindhu Bhagini. Janakah bhumau Sitam praptavan.
जनकः भूमौ सीतां प्राप्तवान्.
जनकः भूमौ कां प्राप्तवान्. सीतया सह. नेक्स्ट जयप्रद गारु.
सीतया सह रामस्य विवाहः अभवत्. कया सह रामस्य विवाहः अभवत्.
कया सह रामस्य विवाहः अभवत्. ప్రశ్న కదా, కొంచెం ప్రశ్నలాగా పలకాలి.
కయా సహ రామస్య వివాహ అభవత్.
ఉత్తమం. అనంతరం ప్రమీల భగిని. హనుమాన్.
హనుమాన్ సీతాయై అంగుళీయకం దత్తవాన్. అంగుళీయకం దత్తవాన్. హనుమాన్ కస్యై అంగుళీయకం దత్తవాన్.
ఏమన్నారు?
కస్యై.
కస్యై. హనుమాన్ కస్యై అంగుళీయకం దత్తవాన్. ఫర్ హూమ్ డిడ్ హనుమాన్ గివ్ ద రింగ్? ఉత్తమం. అనంతరం రోహిణి గారు.
రామః సీతాయా ऋते एकवर्षम् अवसत्. There is a rite. When there is a rite, you get Panchami Vibhakti, right? No?
Correct.
Sita. Kasyaha. Ramaha Kasyaha rite ekvarsham avasat.
Avasat. Rite means without. It is like Vina. Okay. So Sitayaha rite means without Sita, he lived for 1 year. Anantaram. Sindhu Bhagini, Sitayaha Priyaha Sri Ramaha.
Sitayaha Priyaha Sri Ramaha. Kayaha Priyaha Kasyaha Kasyaha Priyaha Sri Ramaha.
Kasyaha Priyaha Sri Ramaha. Uttamam. Anantaram Jayprad garu, Sitayam Adarshanari Gunaha Santi. Adarshanari Gunaha Santi.
Kasyam Adarshanari Gunam Santi.
Kasyam.
Kasyam Sitayam kadam.
Avunu Kasyam Adarshanari Gunaha Santi. Uttamam. Uttamam. Anantaram page number 58. Prathama vakye prayuktasya सर्वनाम शब्दस्य एव उचितं रूपं द्वितीये वाक्ये रिक्तस्थाने लिखत. So we have 2 sentences. Idam Mahabharatam. Asmin Bhagavad Geetha Vartate. So in the first sentence we have a Sarvanama Shabdam. We have to use the appropriate vibhakti of that Shabda in the second line. Okay, Idam Shabda. Bhagavad Geetha Vartate. Asmin Bhagavad Geetha Vartate. And we are given the words in the bracket to pick from. So it is easy. Okay. Anantaram Pramila Bhagini. Taha Kapatikaha.
Taha Kapatikaha. Kapatikasu. Tasu Kapatikasu. Vyakyana Granthaha Santi.
So those are cupboards. In those cupboards there are Vyakyana Granthaha. Means commentaries. Vyakyana Granthaha means commentaries. Okay. Anantaram Rohini garu. Tau Vijayinau.
Tau Vijayinau. Etabhyam. So Tau Vijayinau. Tabhyam. Vijayabhyam. Vijayabhyam Bhagavad Geetam Dadatu.
Tau Vijayinau.
Vijay. Tau Vijayinau.
So those are the winners. Those 2 are the winners. For those 2 winners, give Bhagavad Geetha. Okay. Tabhyam Vijayibhyam. Which vibhakti is that in?
Chaturthi.
Tabhyam. Chaturthi.
Because Dadatu is there.
Yes. Yes. Very good. Anantaram Sindhu Bhagini. Ime Jnaninaha.
Ime Jnaninaha. Dash Jnaninaha Bhagavan. Iman. Iman Jnaninaha
Bhagavan Ichchati. So these people are enlightened ones. Jnaninaha means those who are knowledgeable. Spiritual knowledge here. We have to take it as spiritual knowledge. And Bhagavan likes these Jnaninaha. Uttamam. Uttamam. Anantaram Jayprad garu. Sa Bhagavad Gita.
Sa Bhagavad Gita. Dash Ajay Ashtadasha Ajayeshu Saptasasra Saptasata Saptasaslokaha Santi.
Saptashatam.
Saptashatam Slokaha Santi. Slokam Tasyam.
Tasyam Ashtadasha Adhyayeshu.
It is Saptashatam Slokaha Santi.
Uttamam. Uttamam. Anantaram Pramila Bhagini.
Yete yajñāha. Yete yajñāha. Yajñeshu japa yajñaha shreshtaha. Yajñeshu. Yeteshu yajñeshu japa yajñaha shreshtaha. Yete yajñaha. Yeteshu yajñeshu japa yajñaha shreshtaha.
So all these are yajñas. Among all these yajñas, japa yajñaha is the best. Okay. Anantaram Rohini garu tat vishwarupam.
Tat vishwarupam vishwarupat Arjunaha bhitaha abhavat. Tat shabda. So fifth. Tasmat. Okay. Tat vishwarupam tasmat vishwarupat Arjunaha bhitaha abhavat.
Arjuna was afraid of that Vishwarupam. Uttamam. Anantaram Sindhu Bhagini. Ime Sampadau.
Ime Sampadau. Dash Sampadau Devi Sampat Mokshaya Bhavati.
Mokshaya.
Mokshaya Bhavati. Anayo Sampado.
Anayoho.
Anayoho Sampadoho. Devi Sampat Mokshaya.
In which vibhakti is Sampadoho and Anayoho? Which vibhakti?
Tritiya vibhakti.
Tritiya? No.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
What is the meaning of the sentence?
Sampadoho Anayoho. Fourth.
Ime Sampadau. It is in Dvitiya vibhakti, right? Sorry, Dvivachanam. I meant to say Dvivachanam. It is in Dvivachanam. Correct. So, what is the Sampadoho? Dvivachanam. Which vibhakti?
Shashti vibhakti.
Shashti vibhakti. Correct. Anayoho Sampadoho Daivi Sampat Mokshaya Bhavati. So these two are two kinds of sampats. Among these two. So Shashti vibhakti. Among these two. Daivi Sampat will result in moksham. Okay. So it is Shashti Dvivachanam. Anantaram Jayaprada garu Arjunaha vadati.
Arjunaha vadati te mama bandhavaha tan aham na hanishyami. Te tan
Bandhavan.
Tan bandhava.
Aham na hanishyami. I will not kill my those relatives. These they are my relatives. Te mama bandhavaha. Those people are my relatives. Tan bandhavan. Those relatives I am not going to kill. Uttamam. Anantaram Pramila Bhagini. Idam Shastram.
Idam Shastram. Riktasthanam. Shastre Uktam Anusrutiya Jeevaniyam. Idam Shastram. Ashmin Shastre Uktam Anusrutam Anusrutya Jeevaniyam.
So this is a Shastram. Asmin Shastre Uktam. Whatever is said in this Shastra, follow that and live. Okay. Anantaram, Rohini garu, taha dhenavaha.
ताः धेनवः धेनुषु एका धेनुः कपिला अस्ति. धेनुषु षष्ठी बहुवचनं. तासु ताः धेनवः तासु धेनुषु एका धेनुः कपिला अस्ति.
So those are cows. Among those cows, one cow is brown or black. Kapila can be taken as brown or black. Okay. Anantaram, Sindhu Bhagini, Eshaha Atapaskaha.
Atapaskaha means?
Atapaskaha is he who does not believe in Krishna consciousness.
Oh, okay. Nastika or Eshaha Atapaskaha. Dash Atapaskaya.
Atapaskaya.
Atapaskaya Geetha Shastram na dastavyam.
Na datavyam. Etasmai atapaskaya. Uttamam. Etasmai atapaskaya Geetha Shastram na datavyam. Uttamam. Anantaram, Jayaprada garu, తాని పుష్పాణి.
ఓకే, అతపస్కాయ అంటే ఏం చెప్పారండి?
అంటే కృష్ణుడి యందు నమ్మకం లేనివాడు.
ఓకే, నమ్మకం లేనివాడు. అతపస్కాయ. ఓకే, అది మాకు లేదండి ఆ సెంటెన్స్.
ఓ,
ఇంకోటి కూడా లేదు, ఇందాక ఒకటి చెప్పారు కానీ అది కూడా లేదు. ఓకే, తాని పుష్పాణి డాష్ పుష్పేభ్యః ఉత్తమం పృథక్ కరోతు. అంతేనండి, పృథక్ కరోతు. తాని పుష్పేభ్యః అంటే తేభ్యః పుష్పేభ్యః ఉత్తమం పృథక్ కరోతు. తాని పుష్పాణి తేభ్యః పుష్పేభ్యః ఉత్తమం పృథక్ కరోతు.
మాకు భగవతే అర్పయతు అని ఇచ్చాడు, బట్ దట్ ఈస్ ఫైన్. పృథక్ కరోతు అని కూడా రాసుకున్నాను, లాస్ట్ టైం చెప్పినట్టున్నారు. ఓకే, సో తేభ్యః పుష్పేభ్యః ఉత్తమం భగవతే అర్పయతు ఆర్ పృథక్ కరోతు. సో ఇక్కడ పుష్పేభ్యః ఏ విభక్తిలో ఉంది?
పుష్పేభ్యః తేభ్యః పంచమే విభక్తి అండి.
పంచమీ విభక్తి అంటే ఫ్రమ్ దోస్ ఫ్లవర్స్ పిక్ ద గుడ్ వన్స్.
ఓకే, పృథక్ కరోతు అంటే ఎంచుకోవటం అనే.
అంతే. పృథక్ కరోతు అంటే సెపరేట్ చేయడం, పృథక్ అంటే సెపరేట్.
ఓకే
ఓకే. అనంతరం ప్రమీల భగిని, ఇమే త్రయః గుణాః.
ఇమే త్రయః గుణాః రిక్తస్థానం త్రిభిః గుణైః త్రిభిః ఇమే ఏభిః త్రిభిః గుణైః విముక్తాః బ్రహ్మజ్ఞానం ప్రాప్నువంతి.
So these are the three gunas. With these three gunas, those who are free from these three gunas, Brahma Jnanam prapnuvanti. One can attain the Brahma Jnanam. One who is free from these three gunas, he can attain Brahma Jnanam. Anantaram punaha Rohini garu, te vedaha.
Te vedaha vedanam Bhagavan Samavedaha asti. He's there in Samaveda. So te becomes tesham.
Which vibhakti is that?
Tesham, then is Shashti vibhakti, right?
Shashti bahuvachana.
Bahuvachana. Te vedaha tesham vedanam Bhagavan Samavedaha asti.
So all these are Vedas. Among these Vedas, Bhagavan is a Samaveda. Anantaram Sindhu Bhagini, imani indriyani.
Imani indriyani dash indriyebhyah param manah. एताभ्यः आभ्यः एभ्यः एभ्यः इन्द्रेभ्यः परं मनः मनः परं मनः.
So which vibhakti is indriyebhyah?
Indriyebhyah is in
Panchami. See, purvaha and paraha, whenever we use those words, Panchami vibhakti will be there. So we can take this as Panchami vibhakti.
Panchami vibhakti. Okay.
So manaha is also an indriya, but it is considered as an indriya after these 5 indriyas. So after these, manaha is another indriya. That is what it is saying. Okay. Imani indriyani ebhyah indriyebhyah param manaha. Means of all these indriyas, manas is the is of the top, is at the top, you can say. Anantaram Jayaprad garu. Imaha bhagavatah vibhutayah.
Imaha bhagavatah vibhutayah. Bhagavan dash vibhutibhyah भिन्नोपि अस्ति. विभूतिभ्यः అంటే इवाम आभ्यः भगवान् आभ्यः विभूतिभ्यः भिन्नोपि अस्ति. అంతేనండి. ఆభ్యः అయినా కదా?
కరెక్టే ఆభ్యः. ఇమాః భగవతః విభూతయః. So what is vibhuti? Creation, right?
Yes. Okay.
Vibhutayaha means the different kinds of creation. So this is all the creations of the Bhagavan. Bhagavan abhyah vibhutibhyah bhinnaha api asti. He is different from these, from this creation.
What?
Though he is the one who is the creator, he is still different from that. Antena?
భిన్నోపి అంటే అంతే కదా.
భిన్నః అపి అని. భిన్నోపి అంటే భిన్నః అపి.
ఓకే, డిఫరెంట్ అన్నారు.
ఓకే. అయం యోగ మార్గః. ప్రమీల భగిని.
అయం యోగ మార్గః రిక్తస్థానం యోగమార్గేణ తృతీయ అయం అనేన. అయం యోగ మార్గః అనేన యోగ మార్గేణ భగవంతం ప్రాప్తుం శక్యతే.
So this is the yoga marga. With this yoga marga we can attain moksha or we can reach the Bhagavan. Anantaram Rohini garu. Ime nishte staha.
इमे निष्ठे स्तः निष्ठयोः अन्यतरयोः मोक्षं प्राप्नुवन्ति. So anayo ime becomes nishthayoh, it becomes anayoh. So ime nishthe stah anayoh nishthayoh अन्यतरयोः मोक्षं प्राप्नुवन्ति.
So ime nishte staha, these two are two nishtas. Anayoho nishtayoho, among these two nishtas, anyatarayoho moksham prapnuvanti. Other than those two,
moksham dorkadu.
Nishtayoho anyatarayoho anayoho nishtayoho anyatarayoho moksham prapnuvanti. So nishta is Strilinga Shabda. So ime nishtastaha is in Dvivachana. These two are nishtas. Anayoho nishtayoho. Among these two nishtas, anyatarayoho moksham prapnuvanti.
ఈ రెండిటిని మించి
ఇంకొక దానితో మోక్షం పొందవచ్చనా?
పొందలేరని కదా.
కాదే, పొందొచ్చు అనే కదా ఉంది ప్రాప్నవంతి.
నిష్ఠయోహో అన్యతరయోహో
అంటే అన్యతరయోహో, అన్యతర అంటే అదర్ దాన్ సంథింగ్ డిఫరెంట్. అన్యతర
ఇది కాకుండా వేరే దాని వల్ల కూడా పొందొచ్చు అని మీనింగ్ వస్తుందా మనకి?
ఈ రెండు
బట్ వై ఈజ్ ఇట్ ఇన్ ఆల్సో షష్ఠి విభక్తి? దట్ ఐఎమ్ థింకింగ్. సో దో మే సే ఏక్, అన్యతర మీన్స్ దో మే సే ఏక్ మీన్స్ వన్ ఇన్ out of two, one out of two. So anayoho nishtayoho anyatarayoho means with one of these two nishtas moksham prapnuvanti. One can attain moksha.
So only with these two, right, ma?
One of these two, with one of the two nishtas. There are two nishtas. With one of these two nishtas, you can attain moksha. Anantaram
అన్యతరయోహో means one of these two.
Okay.
రెండిట్లో ఏదో ఒకటనే అండి. ఓకే.
ఓకే, తర్వాత ఎవరు?
సింధు గారా?
ఎవరు చెప్పారు ఈ వాక్యం? ఇమే నిష్ఠేస్తః.
నేను చెప్పాను.
ఓ, రోహిణి గారా? ఓకే, దెన్ సింధు.
సింధు.
ఏతాః త్రైవిద్యాః.
ఏతాః త్రైవిద్యాః డాష్ విద్యానాం ఆచరణేన పుణ్యప్రాప్తి భవతి. ఆచరణేన ఏతాసాం విద్యానాం ఆచరణేన పుణ్యప్రాప్తి భవతి.
Etasam is in which vibhakti?
Etasam is in Shashti vibhakti.
Shashti bahuvachana. Etaha traividyaha. These are three kinds of vidyaha. Etasam vidyanam acharanena punya praptihi bhavati. By practicing these three vidyas, one can attain punyam. Anantaram Jayaprad garu etau kshara. Got it?
Yes, Bhagini. Yes.
Anantaram Jayaprad garu.
ఓకే.
ఏతౌ క్షరాక్షరౌ పురుషౌ. అది ఉందా మీకు?
లేదండి, ఇందాకది కూడా లేదు.
ఓకే, ఇయం మాయా చెప్పండి.
ఇయం మాయా డాష్ మాయాం తరంతి భక్తాః. మాయాం ఇయం అంటే ఇమాం మాయాం తరంతి భక్తాః.
అనంతరం ప్రమీలా భగిని. ఏతౌ
క్షరాక్షరౌ పురుషౌ ఏతాభ్యాం పురుషాభ్యాం సహ లోకః ప్రవర్తతే.
క్షరః అంటే something that can be destroyable. Right? That is destroyable.
Sharau, movable or non-movable.
Movable or non-movable, or perishable or unperishable.
Perishable.
So here etau ksharaksharav purushau. So the among the purushas there are two. One is kshara and the other one is akshara. Etabhyam purushabhyam saha lokah pravartate. So the world exists with these two kinds of
vibhakti.
So which vibhakti is this? Etabhyam?
Etabhyam saha agachati chet Dvitiya Dvivachanam Tritiya Vibhakti.
Dvivachanam. Tritiya Vibhakti Dvivachanam. Anantaram. Sattvam Rajaha Tamaha. Ime Bhavaha. Rohini garu.
Sattvam Rajaha Tamaha ime bhavaha bhavaihi lokaha mohitaha asti. Ebihima.
Correct. Ebihi bhavaihi.
Bhavaihi. Sattvam Rajaha Tamaha ime bhavaha ebihi bhavaihi lokaha mohitaha
Asti. Mohitaha asti.
asti.
So these are three bhavas. Sattva, Raja and Tamaha. With these three bhavas. Ebihi bhavaihi. With these three bhavas. Lokaha mohitaha asti. The world is illusionary because of these three
Gunas.
Anantaram, Sindhu Bhagini, Geetha Kakshya Tatra Prachalati.
Geetha Kakshya Tatra Prachalati. Dash Kakshayam Gamishyami. Tasmin Kakshayam.
Kakshayam nasti, Kakshyam.
Tasmin Kakshayam Gamishyami.
Kakshyam is in which vibhakti?
Kakshayam.
Geetha Kakshya. That is the Prathama Vibhakti Rupam, Kakshya. And now it is given as Kakshyam.
Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachana. So the pronoun will be?
Tam Kakshyam.
Tam Kakshyam Gamishyami. I am going to that class.
Tam Kakshyam.
Uttamam. Anantaram Jayendra garu. Bhagavaduktayah amrutatulyaah santi. Jayprad garu mimmalni adigedi.
ఇక్కడే ఉన్నా భగవద్
ఉక్తయః
అమృతతుల్యాః సంతి తాన్ అహం సంగృహ్ణామి మాకు లేదండి ఇది
లేదా. Okay. So Bhagavaduktayah means that which is told by the Bhagavan is like Amrita. Amrita tulyaah santi. Tan aham sangrhnami. So I will get hold of those. Whatever the Bhagavan is telling, I will get hold of those. Okay. So we shall stop here. Anyone who would like to say the Shanti Mantra? Rohini garu? Sindhu Bhagini?
Okay, Bhagini. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः भगिनी.
सर्वेभ्यः धन्यवादः.